Hello guys, and welcome back to an epic episode of Raid Shadow Legends! Today we're going to be playing some more Raid Shadow Legends. Actually, we're not. We're going to be playing some Mo Ninja Girls. Because I want to see some Mo Ninja Girls, if you know what I'm saying. That wasn't supposed to come out like that. And I don't honestly know what this game is because I haven't played it and I haven't started playing it until now. So we'll have to see what it's gonna be like. From what I've heard, it's you're like at a ninja school, like our boy Naruto. You know Naruto, right? He was also at a ninja school for a while. Not anymore, at least. But spoilers, sorry. But let's just jump into it. Let's just jump into it. Philip DeFranco style. You know what I'm saying? All right, start. Oh boy. Jeez, this is a lot of stuff. And I bet there's no way to look at this all at once. So I'm going to try my best. These terms and services shall apply to the user's customers NNT. Shall we date? Whatever. This is all the legal mumbo jumbo about what they're defining. They're defining the stuff in the terms of use. Okay, customers shall accept these terms when using the service and follow what matters of what observed. The separate terms are provided within the service, whatever. Okay, can't. A person under the age of 20 may use the services only if the consent of their legal representative. This might actually come to a problem, because persons under the age of 20 should perform procedures for their services together with their guardians, including the procedure for consenting to the service agreement. Well, see, the thing is, they don't check these to make sure that they're actually old enough. So I doubt that anybody's actually having problems doing this kind of stuff. Any services by a minor will be deemed to have been made by the consent. So they just assume that it's the consent anyway. They don't even, there's no check. Customer may commence to use the services, whatever. The company shall be entitled to it when it considers necessary. See, they can stop sending you this service. They can send you advertisements on your email used in countries where the service is distributed. We own all the intellectual trademarks, so they could copy strike this video. Scary. In the event that the company suffers any damage due to the information by customer through services, the customer shall be liable for compensation such as damage. So basically, they don't want you saying anything about Mo Shadow Ninjas. I don't even remember the name of the game. Otherwise they'll sue you, which they're gonna say, oh, look at term 3. You read the terms of use, right? It says in terms of use number 3, it says that you should have known. You can't say anything about Mo Shadow Ninjas or whatever. You can't say things that make us look bad, otherwise we'll sue you. Any data retained by the company, including data pertaining to services and accumulated whatever referred as, shall be handled in accordance with the service agreement. What's the service agreement? This is the terms of use, man. Not cool. Data customer exceeds limitation data size specified by the company. The content of the data is in breach of the prohibition set forth service agreement. Okay, this is the service agreement. The company is determines it is necessary for operation and maintenance of services. The company determines that it's the smooth operation of the services may be hindered. I don't know what that means. Company determines that it's appropriate. It may be. Oh, this is for breaching the service agreement, I guess. whatever, Article 3 or 8. Man, this is a lot of stuff. I know you guys can skip ahead, honestly. I'm gonna be here for a while. Operation services have become impossible due to war, conflict, revolution, upheaval, riot, disturbance, labor dispute, or other reasons. That's wild. So you can't play Mo Ninjas. Mo Ninjas. You can't play Mo Ninjas. That's the name that I'm gonna go with for now, at least until I remember it. You can't play Mo Ninjas if there's war conflict going on. Determines that services need to be suspended for operational technical reasons or whatever. That makes sense. Use of content. Customer will not be able to use content upon termination, obviously. Information posted by customers. Where service is relevant, community provides a posting function. Information within a general may be identified. Addresses, names, phone numbers. So basically, you can't post any information about this kind of stuff, any of your personal information, or political solicitation. You can't say that either, or religious activities, otherwise you will get banned. Because the government doesn't like that, apparently, or whatever. Mo Shadow Ninja, ninjas was made of. I know it's not Shadow Ninjas. Company. So we can delete your stuff without telling you. Articles of fee use. Jeez, I haven't even made it like halfway. Virtual products, of course. You can buy it in the game. I didn't mean to say that word. I said sit. You can buy sit in the game. User required to enter an ID when services, blah, blah. Oh boy. Forfeiture and qualification of suspension. Wow, I can't believe I'm still going. It's 7 minutes and the game hasn't started. This is a problem. I need to stop reading the terms of service with you guys. This is a problem. They shouldn't be this long, too. They should be easy to understand for a layperson, because this is unfair. Customer qualifications revoked or suspended. So this is about, like, I don't even remember. Qualifications, you can get qualified and suspended and stuff. Oh, this is the good stuff. Company may use information provided by customer service for the following uses within the scope of the service. To verify customer as a user. To make sure confirmation and provide information required for provision. What is provision? I don't know. Provision of various services subscribed to by customer. To inform customer who cooperated in participation in surveys, various events. To provide customers with information provision such as email and newsletter. For companies' marketing activities of the service. Uh-oh. That's how Cody Co got, I think. To otherwise prepare for cases where it is necessary to contact customers. Customers shall hereby be agreed to that the company will obtain your IP. Uh-oh. Probably. Makes sense. Makes sense they would do that because they want to keep track of who's using the game and whatnot. They can also put cookies on your device, use the network, identify customers' required provision. Please note that the company will provide. Wow, I'm directly in the center. I haven't even. This is not good. It's the 10th minute. Wow. I'll have to upload this in a separate video at this point. This is crazy. I'll do 2 videos today. I'll read the terms of service and then I'll do the actual gameplay. This is crazy. Alright, let's do it. The company may require the customer to answer any questionnaire for the survey on the services. Products of voluntary basis. Customer may be otherwise requested to provide register information on the site or via an email. Okay, so that means like you can be solicited to put your information, but even though we told you not to earlier, but we'll just use it for our own sake, and you don't have to worry about it. And we'll comply with the laws for personal information in your area. Jeez, we haven't even made it through halfway. And we're only on Article 16. Some of the services may contain functions for displaying in-service advertisements. So they're saying provided by the company or third parties, which are customers, uploaded to customer's device from time to time, and of which content is displayed during the changes during the use of such devices by customer for those displayed by push notification. So we give away your IP, serial number, and manufacturer location, duration, and size for allowing display of advertisements to any people that want to display an advertisement. Any transaction pertaining to service and any transaction regarding the product and service shall be made under the responsibility of the advertiser, customer, service, and company, whatever. I don't care about this stuff. This is just legal mumbo jumbo at this point, coming at the end. And then you agree to all the services that you agree to have ads on your service. Customers shall use the service at their own risk and compensate for any damage caused to the other parties or company in course. Customers shall use the services not at their own cost, at their own responsibility and cost, blah blah blah. You have to pay for it, whatever. Customer shall observe the service agreement, compensate for any damage to the company as a result of customer's breach. What? That's just wild. You can't put that in the terms of service. That's insane. So basically what they're saying is, if you end up like making us look bad, we can just sue you. Maybe that's a layperson looking at it, but still, that's pretty insane. Customer shall, the company determines when the customer is likely to breach, is in breach, oh, okay, or has committed an act which is likely to breach it. So if you even don't commit it, if you don't commit the act and you still are likely to breach it, they can still ban you. But I don't think that's just a threat that they're trying to scare people. Don't break the terms of service. Terms of use, my bad. Use the customer's qualifications. Boy, we are just halfway through. Responsibility of the company. The customer agrees that the company has no liability for whatsoever any damage incurred in the connection with this service. The customer agrees that the company will in no event be responsible for such cases where the services are not available when the internet connection is lost or for any other reason. Customer may not perform any of the following acts in the service: sharing qualification with a third party, assigning, transferring, trading, changing the ownership, and pledging otherwise collateralizing the right owned by the customer. So you can't sell your account, you can't trade real currency with, I forgot to, hold on a second. That's what I need. You can't do this stuff with your account. Don't do things that would infringe with copyright. Don't do acts that will discriminate. Man, I'm a pro with not discriminating. That's never gonna happen. And acts that will or are likely to lead to fraud or other crimes. That's just insane. How could you play fraud through this game? Unless you can interact with other people, maybe, I don't know. And transmitting and displaying pictures or documents equivalent to that of obscenity or child abuse. Oh, that's pretty bad. I don't know if you can send pictures through this game. That's pretty insane. Altering or erasing accessible information of the company or other parties, impersonating other persons of the service, impersonating officers and employees of the company or customer shall designated by the company. You can't do all this other stuff. Religious activities, similar to any solicitation for any religious group, so you can't solicit people for religious groups or political groups. You can't advertise, you can't transfer links. Don't stop the service, otherwise we'll stop you. We'll stop your heart from beating. Oh boy. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. This is me realizing that this is probably not interesting at all, and I'm going to have to say, make a video, another video of me just reading the terms of service, because this is just too long to be a let's play video at this point. I think I'm just going to make it a terms of service. This is insane. I'm making a whole video on reading the terms of service. So don't send viruses, alteration, whatever. Follow the law, don't collect or disclose personal data. Don't post links to the data. Any other acts will, or the company, we can basically say whatever we want that is inappropriate. Indemnity. I don't know what that word means. Company shall assume no liability whatsoever for disadvantages the customer may suffer due to failure of the customer to submit the request for changing their customer information as stipulated in the service agreement. The company makes no guarantee to retain the data customers accumulated, either the duration. The customer shall assume no liability for whatsoever for the usage, damage, whatever it's occurred. Company shall make no guarantees in the correctness and usefulness of the service. Of course it's not useful, it's a dating simulator. Customer shall handle and resolve any inquiries and complaints received from other parties about the customer in connection with use of the services, or any requests, questions, or complaints about the acts and others in responsibility. So we don't assume any liability. Obviously, the customer shall resolve any disputes or conflicts between other customers at their own risk with the cost of the company. The company shall bear no response, whatever. Even the event that the services shall be discontinued, the company shall bear no liability of whatever damage incurred. The company shall make no grant whatsoever that the services are free from errors or virus infection. Okay, that's pretty bold of them to say that. So we don't know if our service that we provide has any errors, so we're not going to check because it's not in the terms of service. You should have read the terms of service, man. Can't believe you didn't read them. The company shall assume no liability for whatsoever disadvantages suffered by customers arising reasons or whatever electric utilities. This is going on for a while. Oh boy. I didn't sleep last night. I did, actually. I'm joking around about that. Even if any provision of the service agreement or any part thereof is judged to be invalid, illegal, or unenforceable, validity, legality, whatever. So, we'll enforce whatever we can. Damage. Customer will, in event. Oh my gosh, we're not even all the way. We're not even. Maybe we're halfway there. We're just halfway there, and it's 19 minutes. Is this going to be a 40-minute episode? Wow, that's going to be crazy. 40 minutes of me reading MOE Terms of Service. Jurisdiction. Oh, thank God. Jurisdiction is it. Then the rest of it is just Japanese. I think. Don't quote me on that. I have no clue. For any legal actions concerned. Oh yeah, it's Japan. It's Osaka. Osaka Summary Court. Osaka District Court shall be the court of the exclusive jurisdiction by consent of the first instance. We did it! We did it! We made it through the terms of service! I have read the terms of service, and I agree to the terms of use! Now there's a privacy policy! Oh my gosh, I don't even know how long this goes. It doesn't even have a scroll bar for the privacy policy. Alright, that's it for this video. Leave a like and comment down below if you want me to read the privacy policy. No, I'm kidding. That would be wild. If I asked for a like goal after this, that would be insane. Nobody's even watching it at this point. I'm just making this video for myself. I just gotta remember that I gotta go back in and clean up some of this audio. It's kind of bad, on my end at least. I'm getting some crackles and some pops. Oh well. So let's see if I can speed read this, and I'll get back to you in a second. Oh boy. Alright, here we got to the, even after a contract with a customer is terminated by withdrawal, etc., the personal use of information still may be used within scope of the above purposes, uses, name, sex, address, so they can still hold on your contacts. So they deem, what do they deem? To enhance quality and customer satisfaction. That's some BS. I don't believe that for a second. That's a lie. Name, sex, address, phone, telephone number, email, customer, address of the customer, machinery, services, whatever, contact, name, email, phone number, all this other stuff, personal information below, we got them, name, address, phone number, blah, blah, blah. We can do this for whatever we need, basically. They're just throwing that in there. Boy, oh boy, it keeps going. Personal information from children, the company's websites and information provided digital content, and are not intended to be used by children under 13. Company does not knowingly collect personal data from anyone under 13, allowing known. Okay, according to COPPA, you can't do that. If a child under 13 submits personal information, or that no parental consent has been confirmed, the company will delete the information immediately. I guess that's the best they can do, if they're not going to check to see if that I'm 13. I'm not 13. I'm older than 13, obviously. I wouldn't be able to make a YouTube channel legally if I wasn't older than 13. Okay, so we can ask for a request for disclosure to ask how much information do they have on us. Most companies do this some way nowadays, and they make it a very difficult way of getting it. For a while I was trying on TikTok to get my data, but you shouldn't really use TikTok. They collect who knows what. I didn't even read their terms of service. It takes so long. It's taken me 30 minutes to just skim through this one. I'm hardly reading it at this point. Are we getting to the bottom? Come on, tell me we're getting to the bottom. I think this is where we left off at 3. So, participating in surveys, provisions, customer choice, cases where parental consent is required, any customer under the age of 16, retention period. As long as necessary or as long as needed for providing you with the relevant services, and will erase it promptly when it becomes no longer necessary. BS, you'll hold on to it forever. We know that. We know that. Alright, well, since I'm already signing my soul away to the devil, I'll hit the check mark, and let's hit start playing, and we can start playing. So that's going to be it for today. I'm actually kind of serious now because we spent 30 minutes reading the terms of service. So this will be the first Let's Play. I will be dropping another Let's Play in like 15, I don't know, sometime after this. I'm going to try to drop it like directly after this as if I can. I just want to put them in order of release, if that makes sense. I don't want to make you wait too long, because, geez, this is already a monster of a video that I have to go back and edit. Alright, I don't think I'm actually going to edit much of this. I'm just going to probably play my voice on, like, twice the speed or something like that. Ha! Alright, have a great day, guys, and I'm sorry that you had to listen to all this garbage. Okay, bye now. Ha!